Hi, welcome to Pod of Mercy. I am your host, Longhair Linda, and today's very special guest co-host is
Quill, aka Freddie Mercury, UK's finest performer. I know Linda's freaking out right now. She's like, what the hell is this Muppet? So look, I'm full works. Look, I've got the full Freddie Mercury. I'm going out, putting on a show. I seen you've dressed up amazing for me. Last episode, I saw you with Ark. You had the Macy Gray going on. Now you got the hair down.
I do.
So I had to make an effort as well. You get me?
Do you know what? I'm very appreciative. And if you're listening to this, if you usually prefer listening to the podcast, I would highly encourage you to go onto the YouTube because you have to see this for yourself. You have to.
Yeah, you can't
This
just hear our
outfit is
beautiful voice.
amazing.
Thank you. What'd you give it out of 10?
I've got to go 10.
Oh god damn.
Do you know why?
Very
No, but do you know why? Do you know why? Because the jacket is fire on its own, but the fact that you've done an entire ensemble plus the mustache, I mean, it's a 10. It's a 10.
Thank you. No, I grew this myself. I've been growing this one separately. I've been growing this one for like about 2 months now.
I see. So you've just been shaving around it and then dyed it a different color.
I put the effort in, man.
Serious. Again, this is all goes to show that it's a 10. You've put too much effort into this.
Thank you.
All right, well, listen, Quill, you've not been here before. So what we typically do before we get started on the topic, which I am very excited to do with you, is I like to have a little rapid fire. So the people watching, the people listening can get to know you a little bit better. You're going to have 45 seconds to answer 10 questions, okay? So I'm going to ask you 10 questions. You need to answer it, and it all needs to be done in 45 seconds. If you manage it, then you win. If you don't, then I win and you lose.
I'm nervous already, you know.
Do you think it's doable? 45 seconds?
No, not for me. No, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna panic and I want to get the right answer and I'm gonna panic and I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I'll try.
No way. This negative at the beginning. Do you want me to change it to 60 seconds? Do you think that would be better?
Yeah, but then if I fail, then it's even worse. It's like you tried to dumb it down for me and I still failed. But 60 seconds. Go on.
Well, let's do 60 seconds, right? And then if you still fail, then boy, I don't know what to tell you.
All right. Okay.
All right, cool. I'll change my timer right now, and then what I'll do as soon as I start asking, I'll say go, and I'll start asking the first question. That's when the timer will start. Okay?
Is it yes? Is that one?
It's not one question. I'm just telling you how it works.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Out. Okay, I'm gonna need you to take a breath. It's not that deep. Take a breath. Deep breath.
Okay, I'm ready.
You good? All right. And go. Cookies or cupcakes?
Cookies.
Most important quality in a friend?
Quality in a friend? Being on time.
One thing you regret spending money on?
I don't know. We'll come back.
You want to come back to it? Okay. Beach holiday or city break?
Huh?
Beach holiday or city break?
City break.
Travel to the past or to the future?
To the future.
What's your best feature?
My bum.
Sit down meal in a restaurant or delivery?
Delivery.
If you could be transformed into an animal right now, which would you choose?
A snake.
Favorite cereal?
Right, no, how they feel. What? Favorite
cereal?
Cereal? I was so dead. Porridge.
What's the best dish you cook?
What's the best thing I cook?
Yeah, you've run out of time. It's okay. Go on, answer it anyway. What's the dish that you cook best?
Oh my god, I failed that so hard. Oh my god, I don't even know if I answered correctly on them. Oh man, I'm sweating. That was horrible, Linda. What's my favorite? You know what? I'm a terrible cook, man. Anything that don't give me salmonella. Best thing I can cook. You know what? Full English breakfast. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Full English. All right. So the one that you actually skipped was one thing you regret spending money on.
All right. One thing I regret spending money on. There's been a couple of battles I've been standing there thinking I've spent £15 on these Muppets. Let me think. I don't know. I don't have anything where I'm like I regret spending money on that.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, I mean I have thrown away money, but not like by buying things. So yeah.
Wait, how else do you throw away money if you don't buy things?
Oh,
You
Linda,
been at those
Linda.
special clubs, Quill?
Sorry?
Have you been at those special clubs making it rain?
Yeah. No,
That's what
no,
it
no. Actually, that'll be money well spent. Yeah. No, I'm trying to think. I'm honestly trying to think what I've wasted money on, but probably I couldn't think of anything actually. So yeah,
That's all right. That's okay. That means you spend your money well, in your opinion. So that's good.
yeah.
All right. Well, listen, we changed it to 60 seconds, and you still flopped it. I'm so sorry.
I
I don't
chose a
know.
snake.
You did choose a snake. You did.
I was just thinking of a lot of like people that have treated me wrong. I was thinking I want to be in their shoes, but
So you want to be like them?
yeah, see how they feel, see why they're snakes. You know what I mean? If it's nice being a little snake, do you know what I mean?
Okay. Fair enough. All
First thing
right.
that came to mind. I'm joking.
Well,
All right.
listen.
So
That
I
didn't quite
failed. How
come
many
your
did I
way.
get? How many did I get?
I think you've got like 8 of them.
I'm
Yeah, you
losing.
got 8 because you skipped one, and then you didn't answer the last one in time.
Freddie will be so disappointed in me.
It's all right. I'm sure if he was aware of this, he'd be fine with it. It's okay. It's human. It happens.
Okay.
Sometimes
I'm ready for
sometimes people
whatever's
lose
next.
games. It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
ready. I'm ready for whatever's next. I'm gonna smash it from now on.
All right. Well, the next thing is the topic. So, yeah. So if you're watching this, then I've probably called this episode "Silly Sausages." So that's going to be our topic for
Ooh.
today. Now, silly sausages comes from when we were all in the Discord playing Among Us, and
Yes.
we'd all be trying to convince each other that we're not the imposter or whatever. And you would always test people and say silly sausages, and you could tell from their voice if they were lying or not.
Do you know why, Linda? Because you was always very sus. Always
I'm
very sus.
I'm really bad at it. Like I hated any time it was me because I'm really bad at it. Like I can't. I have a really difficult time like sneaking up on people and then like killing them and then acting like it wasn't me. Like I think I managed that one time and that was it.
Yeah. So this is a foolproof way of finding out if someone's lying. So if anyone don't know, yeah, you tell them to say silly sausages. But the thing is, they're not. If they know about it, then they can prepare. But you have to catch someone that doesn't know about it. So if they've never heard of this, and then it's the first time telling a lie, you say silly sausages without smiling, yeah, and you will see the lie or the truth in their face. And this is 100% proof verified. So
All
silly
right.
sausages for anyone that doesn't know is amazing.
Okay. Cool. Well, we're
So
gonna we're gonna test that theory today. I mean, we both know about it, so it's a little bit off from what you said, but
yeah,
we both have prepared 5 facts about ourselves, and some of them are not entirely true. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it in turns to say a fact, and then what we have the other person. So if I go first, for example, you would then have 3 questions to ask me to find out more detail about that fact that I've presented. And you can finish off, it's not one of your questions, but you can finish off with asking me to say silly sausages. And then you got to say whether you believe it's a fact or if you believe it's a lie. And we're gonna do a scoring system here. So you didn't win rapid fire. I'm already 1-0 up. So you
all
gotta you
right,
gotta try and
okay.
redeem yourself here.
I've got to pull it back. But is there 5 points on the board here? I want to be able to win.
Yes, so there's 5
Okay.
individual points on the board here in the topic. So for
All
all
right.
5 facts, you either get a point or you don't. You don't lose one. I don't want to be too unfair, but you either
Okay.
get a point or you don't get one.
All right. I like this. I like this. All
All
right.
right.
Come on. I can pull this back.
You could do this. You could do this. All right. So, do you want to go first? Do you want to go first with a fact?
All right. Okay. Do you know what I've done? I've taken it serious, yeah, because sometimes like you might think, all right, the first one was a lie, so the second one's the truth, whatever, right? So to avoid that, I've put them in a little ball. So I don't know which one I'm gonna pull out. So then there's no
Ooh,
you can't try and play them mind games with me. I'm taking this very seriously. And I'm
I
glad I did it now.
appreciate that. I
All right.
appreciate
Okay.
that. Thank you.
Okay. So let's see. Let me see what the first one is. Let me see. All right. Okay. All right. It says Cheltenham on my piece of paper. It says Cheltenham, right? Did you say you
Okay.
get to ask me 3 questions, by the way, yeah?
I do. Yeah. So you got to tell me
Okay.
the fact
Right.
itself, and then I get to ask you 3 questions.
Right. So I there was okay, so I'll tell you the okay, so you can open up for question. Okay, so there was a horse at Cheltenham called Put the Kettle On. and and I bet on it and it won Cheltenham and I won a lot of money.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe I
Now,
shouldn't have said
did
I
this?
won. Huh? You're going, sorry.
So no, my first question is going to be:
Right.
did this happen before or after you had your battle rap slogan of "Put the kettle on"?
This is after my slogan. That's hence why I put the bet on uh because it was my slogan.
Okay, okay. Um, how much did you bet and how much did you win?
Oh, honestly, I couldn't remember. I want to say roughly about. I think I must have put about £50 and I won about 850.
Wow.
Something
Okay,
something in that ballpark. Yeah.
okay. And do you go to Cheltenham often?
Is that the third question, or are you just
That is
asking
my
me?
third question. That's my third question.
Okay, no, I've never been to the horse racing. I've never been horse racing or anything like that.
Okay, and then now say silly sausages.
Okay, wait. Silly sausages.
Hmm. See, I think I think that there's certain parts of it where you're trying to make it not sound true, but I do actually think that that's true. Is it
So
true?
is that your guess? You're guessing it's
That's my
true.
guess.
So about 4 years ago now, I get a text from ex-champion Bizzo Bond telling me there's a horse racing at Cheltenham. His
Uh,
name is Put the Kettle On, and I'm gonna bet on him. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna do the same, and thank you, Mr. Bizzo Bond, because he won me and himself a lot of money. Sorry, my real moustache is just it's a bit breezy in here. Yeah, won me a lot of money. So yes, Linda. Unfortunately for me, it is correct. Damn it.
yay!
So
Oh, I'm doing good.
how does that work? Do you get a point for that?
So I got a point there, yeah.
Jesus. Okay, I thought
So
you was.
now I'm
I
2
didn't
nil
think you.
up.
I don't think he was
I'm
gonna
2 nil.
believe that.
No, I think you were trying too hard to make it sound unbelievable. So I was like, oh, this the only reason you would do this is if it's true.
Damn it. Okay. Damn it.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. I'll give you my one then, and then you've got 3 questions for me.
All right. I really need to pull this one back.
So I'm looking over at my screen. If you see me look away, I'm trying to pick one. All right. I once got lost and had to spend a whole day in Washington, D.C. by myself.
Hmm. Okay. 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 What did you do whilst you was in Washington D.C. all by yourself?
I walked around. I was around 2 million people and it was freezing. And I watched Obama get inaugurated.
What does inaugurated mean?
So become president.
God damn it. Okay. In Washington, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's where the White House is. 2 million people. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, okay. Hmm. Hmm. But you said you was lost. Okay. Who was you there with initially?
Initially, I was there with my politics class.
Oh God damn it. Okay, okay, okay. 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 Hmm. How did you get lost?
I needed a wee and I got separated from everyone and got lost.
Hmm. Linda,
Yeah,
say silly sausages.
silly sausages.
Yeah, you're telling the truth.
Shit! I am. I am telling the truth. So yeah, so my politics class in college, There were two concurrent politics classes sort of happening at the same time. And the teachers organized a trip to Washington, D.C. for the first inauguration of Obama in 2009. Yes, so because it was such a historic thing, they organized it. We all went. We stayed in Virginia, but the night before we were out in Washington D.C. because we were going to basically park up in Springfield, which was really like a train journey away, and then go to Washington D.C. very early in the morning. So we wait. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and everyone was walking really slow, and I'd been dying for a wee since like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I just sort of was like, right, I'm going over there to look for a Portaloo. And I walked off by myself. I turned around, everybody was gone. And I was like, oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I queued up for the loo, went to the loo, came back to where we were standing. Nobody was there, walked
No one
around.
waited for you.
They didn't see me leave. So they said later that they didn't actually hear me say that. And they just looked and I was gone because it was already starting to fill up with people at 5 in the morning. So, yeah, so there were 2 million people. It was minus 13 degrees. And I spent the entire day by myself. I spoke to some army people who let me use their phone. I was hanging around. I went to a bar after the inauguration in the evening. And then I just so happened, I told myself, let me just go back to Springfield. Let me get the train to Springfield and go. At least I'm closer to Virginia where our hotel is. And whatever happens, I can make my way back there eventually. I went to Springfield. At this point, it's like 7 o'clock in the evening. I go to Springfield. I was like, let me just walk around where the car was parked. So I went around where the car was parked. Car wasn't there. It was in like Bay D or something. And then something told me to go check Bay C. We'd not been in Bay C, had nothing, no dealings there. The train wasn't there. Like I had no reason to go there, but something told me to go there. And as I was walking across Bay C, I heard Linda really loud. It was one of my classmates, and they had literally they had got to Springfield an hour before, but my teacher lost one of the car keys. He couldn't find it for ages, so he couldn't drive. And then they found it, and then they were driving out of the exit, and they had to go through Bay C because of a big queue. So we weren't in Bay C initially. So as they were about to drive out, they saw me. Yeah, so it was really fortunate, and I was able to get back and tell them about my adventures of the day.
Ironically, that's pretty political, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a that's a okay, okay, all right. Have you seen that have you seen that clip of me holding Big T's hand?
Yes.
That's in Washington near the monument and that. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay. Cool.
Okay, all right. So all right, we're one for one then.
Yeah.
But the car was in Bay D initially, yeah.
We
It
were
was in.
parked in Bay D,
Okay,
and
okay.
then it was Bay C that I was walking in for whatever reason, and they were there.
All right, okay.
Wait,
All
did
right.
you want to make a joke? Did I step over a joke here that you wanted to make?
No, 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 no.
Yeah. All right.
Nothing to do with
Okay.
going straight to D. All right, next. All right, I've got tattoo on here, right?
Okay.
So I have a tattoo. You might even know if this is true or not already. On my leg, on my ankle. It's
Hmm.
this ain't gonna be a long story. It's of, do you know anime Naruto?
Hmm.
So I like anime. So it's Naruto eating a bowl of ramen. Yeah, that's my that's what
So
you
your
get.
fact is that you have that tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you get the tattoo?
Got it when I was 19, so a while ago now, a very long time ago now.
I don't
There's
know
not
why.
much
Yeah.
like I can give away with this one, really. So like,
Yeah. This is the thing. This isn't a question, but I don't know why. But I'm feeling like Naruto wouldn't be eating ramen.
why not? That's
I
how
don't
you
know.
don't. The
I feel like
disrespect.
it would be rice, and I don't know. I have no reason for it to be rice, but in my head, that's what's coming to me.
No, he eats ramen. He goes to Ichi Ramen's bloody shop and he eats the noodles. Okay, I'll tell you the picture. He's got his legs folded like this, like meditating, holding like that, and then
Mm.
the ramen is going like that. I'm only giving you that because there's not really much more I can say about it, really.
Yeah.
But you have 2 more questions.
I don't even know what to ask. So okay, so I'm gonna just say silly sausages.
You didn't even ask me where I got it, anything. You're
No,
okay.
because that's not gonna help me.
Okay. Silly sausages.
I'm gonna say, and I have absolutely no reason to say this, but I think that's a lie.
Yeah, it's a fucking lie, man. It's a lie.
Quill, you just threw your very real moustache across the room.
I hurt as well. That's how angry I am. That really hurt. Really, really hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about that, but it was just telling me it was a lie.
Damn it. Yes, it was a lie. You're very good. See, you're trying to tell me that silly sausage doesn't work. We're 3 for 3 right now. Yeah, although it's meant to on a one occasion. You know what I mean? Just
All right, well, okay, so it's still 2-1 to me,
2-1 to you. Okay.
but it's okay. You got an opportunity here.
You're really putting pressure on me to get these
I
right now.
know. You got to win something, Quill. You can't leave here not winning anything. Um, all right, I'm gonna pick this one. So, I once got detained by Athens police for 4 hours.
Oh, that's got to be true. That has got to be true. All right, let's see. Athens police for 4 hours. I know someone who was detained there as well. Was it Greece? Yeah, it was Greece. Okay. All right. Well, the obvious question: what? What for?
So I don't really know because even though I spoke a little Greek at the time this happened, I didn't speak enough to really understand. But from what I gather, it was like a mistaken identity, which is why it was only for 4 hours.
Did they mistake you for a ginger Mancunian?
Yes. How
Mancunian?
did you know?
Okay.
Wait, is that a serious second question? Because
No, 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 no,
oh,
no,
all right.
no, 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 no. Okay, so all right, so mistake. All right, so mistaken, but you don't know. So your answer is you don't know what for.
I'm not entirely. I'd be guessing. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, okay. Where was you when they arrested you?
I was in Athens, so I was in a central park called Ammonia. It's in the city centre.
Ammonia.
So it was the Ammonia Police
Sounds
Department.
cold. Right. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Mistaken identity. Mistaken for someone in Greece, but you don't know what you was mistakenly arrested for, and you was there for 4 hours.
I was detained. I wasn't arrested. I wasn't in cuffs or anything.
You was detained for four
Detained,
hours.
not
So they didn't
arrested.
take you to the station. Nothing like
Well, I
that.
was there in Ammonia in the police department, but I wasn't in cuffs. I wasn't in a cell. Nothing like that.
Okay. My final question, because I need to get this right. I need to make sure I get this right. So, uh, hmm, how many officers came up and approached you?
2.
Two. The disrespect. Do they not know what a right hook that you carry on you? They're gonna need 3 or 4 of them. That's why I don't believe it. Okay. Say silly sausages, Linda.
Silly sausages.
Oh, this could be true. I'm gonna say it's false. I'm gonna say you're lying.
Now your final answer?
Yeah.
It is false. You're right. Well done. Well done. It's
Okay.
2-2.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. 2 people. Who do they think they are? They're gonna need an army to take one of me or you. I'll tell
Do
you
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
Two
The
of them.
hell? They did used to patrol in groups of 2, though, so that's why I said 2.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. I'll believe 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm back in the game.
Back in the
Back in the
game.
game.
Come on.
All right.
Let me
Let's
go
see.
ahead and get a point here.
All right, all right. No, yeah, no. This is where you get this one wrong. Let's see what I've got here. Let's see what
Okay.
I've got. I might be opening up the same one. I am. There we go. I'm not getting another tattoo. All right, I have got here. Okay, okay. Uh, so after my battle with, okay, I'll keep this kind of okay. So after my battle with Gemini, got released on YouTube. It must have been about a week and a half later. I got a. This is like a brag, but it is what it is. I got a DM about the battle from a celebrity on
So after it
Instagram.
was released on YouTube, you got
Yes.
a DM from a celebrity. Well, my first question is going to have to be which who? Who was the celebrity?
Okay. So I didn't want to say initially because I thought, okay, you're gonna have to use one of your questions asking me at least. So then, I'm trying to play games here. Uh, it was Robbie Williams, believe it or not. I know that's random, but yeah,
Okay.
Robbie Williams. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess my next question is going to have to be what did he say?
So it was along the lines of I mean, I'm just off the top of my head. It was like uh been a fan for a while, been watching your battles. I just saw your latest one with Gemini. Great performance. I know you lost, but keep your head up. So
It was nice. It was
yeah,
a
yeah, it
nice.
was a nice message. It was roughly that, yeah.
See, the thing is, and this isn't a question, this is just some commentary. The
Okay.
thing is, I know that, at least I think I know from memory, that Robbie Williams interacted with a Scoop video or something on, or followed him or something like that on Instagram.
Okay,
Because I
okay.
remember there was a time that Scoop was posting like interactions and follows and stuff on Twitter, but from Instagram. So he was screenshotting his notification from Instagram.
You
And
Colombo now, yeah?
I believe Robbie Williams was in there. So it's not too far from the realms of possibility
But would he
that
message me though?
if he was a fan of yours, I think he would message you, especially to say like keep your head up type thing. Um, but I do still have a question, and I want to make sure that I do ask it because the last time I went straight to silly sausages. I'm not going to do that because I'm still not sure. Um, does Robbie Williams follow you? No.
Nah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I got. So go on, say silly sausages.
Wusa. City sausages. I didn't even keep no composure now. I need to win this point.
Mm.
I need to win this point. I feel like I got you as well. I feel like whatever you're gonna say is gonna be wrong. Give me that point. Give me that
Well,
point.
you're not going to get a point from this anyway, so it's either I get one or I don't here.
Oh, okay, okay, that's true. That's true. That's true. Give me a chance.
And I need to make this 3-2. 2-2 is just not sitting well with me right now. So, mm, okay. I actually think this is true. Is it true?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Of course it's not true, you muppet. He's back in the game. He's back in the game. He's back in the game. I wish it was true. Forget. Oh, he said. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
This is not going well for me. I do not like being tied here. I don't like this.
I feel like you kind of said that to make me like to not hurt my feelings. Like he could never message you. Do you know what I mean? So
That's
I
not
appreciate that.
genuinely. That's not it. I was thinking the fact that you said he's not following you meant that it was true. Whereas if you
Yeah.
said he was following you, I'd have been like, no, because you would have made it. You would have made. You would have. I would know about that if he did. And so I don't know. I just thought that was the reason it was true. But okay, it's fine. It's all right.
Back in the game. Come on, it's a big one.
Got a
All
couple
right.
more. A couple more. All right. So this is your chance here to put some distance between us. Right now we're
Yeah.
tied 2-2. Okay. I've got to pick a good one here. All right. I once randomly fell asleep in a haunted park.
A haunted park? Oh, what kind? Oh my god! What kind of games are you playing here? A haunted park. Okay, okay. Fell asleep. You couldn't fall asleep if you knew it was haunted. Surely not. Maybe you haunted it. Okay.
Did you say maybe I haunted it?
Who said that? So, maybe my house is haunted. Okay, let me think. All right. You fell asleep in a haunted park. Right. Who or what or where has claimed that this park is haunted?
It's
Or is
just
it like a
known.
store? Huh?
Yeah. So okay. So it's known to have a
Okay.
mythical, like, goblin that haunts the place. The place is called Bogart Whole Cloth, and the thing is
What?
supposed to
That's
be
in
called
Game of
Bogart.
Thrones. What is it called?
Either Bogart or Bogart. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Bogart Whole Cloth, and it's in Blakely in North Manchester. You can Google that; it's a real place. So it's
That
said to be a goblin called Bogart that haunts it or roams it or whatever every now and
Wait, but
again.
the park is called
Bogart Whole Cloth. So it's
and
like it's a park. Like it's a public park. Anyone can go
and,
there.
and the goblin is called Bogart.
Yeah. So I think it's named after the goblin. I don't know, but
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. How did you fall asleep there?
I actually don't know.
What do you mean?
So I was there. I was there with one other person, and we both fell. It was nighttime, and we both fell asleep. Don't know how. We just were asleep.
Okay, 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 okay. Um. All right. Firstly, Manchester. What was the goblin called again? Brixie.
Bogart.
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 Okay. Hmm. When was this?
Mm,
Oh, don't even answer me, Linda. Do
I
not
actually.
even
Oh no,
answer
I'm
me.
trying to think. It was long before COVID, so about 7, 8 years ago. 8 years.
Linda. I'm not even going to ask you to say silly sausages.
Oh, you're confident. All right.
I'm confident that you are telling porky pies. Say porky pies without smiling.
Why would I say pork? It's like you've already run out of questions.
No, I'm saying
You
say
can't be
porky
silly
pies without
sausages or
smiling.
nothing.
That's
You
not
want
a
me to say
question.
porky pies? All right, porky pies.
No, 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 no. I reckon you're lying.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, I need
I
this.
am telling a lie.
Yes, yes,
I didn't lie
yes.
about the park though. That is
Huh?
actually a real place in
I,
Blakely, North Manchester. The place
I,
exists and the whole goblin thing is true. I just never went there or fell asleep there.
I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. But the
Damn it.
goblin,
All right, so
the
3-2
goblin
now.
thing's true. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the whole all of the stuff about the park is 100% true. I just never went there and fell asleep.
Can you elaborate on this story of the goblin? Is there any like backstory to it or anything?
No, it's just like some kind of mythical goblin thing called Bogart, and apparently he just roams there like every now and again. People say they've seen him at night, and it's like a little goblin. It's just like a haunted park, but the park itself, like people go there during the day and stuff. Especially over COVID, people would be going there a lot. But like recently, there was like murdered like body parts were found there. It's a bit
No
mad.
way.
Yeah.
Sure, it's
So
just
if
not
ever you're in
Shorty
Manchester
Horror's.
and you want to
Sure,
see
it's
the
not.
place,
You sure it's not like Shorty Horror's bald head just walking around at like night time, like calling him saying there's a goblin there. That
it's
might
not
be his
where Shot,
graveyard.
nowhere near where Shotty lives, but you never know.
Ah, all right, okay, all right, right. Well, I'm back in. I'm back in.
Damn it, you're actually winning. So, all right, go on.
Three,
I
two.
need to get this one right.
Do you know what? I played an excellent round now. You know what?
You're
I've been
doing
on
good.
form. I'm doing good. All right, I've got two left.
You do.
I'm really scared right now. I need to see this home. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I've got. I don't even remember what I've got left actually. Can you read what that says?
Make for? No,
Make
make up.
makeup.
Okay.
So,
So you're gonna make up something, or are you talking about makeup?
oh yeah, I was meant to make something up, wasn't I? No, I'm joking.
Damn.
Okay, so I used to sell makeup. One of my many jobs that I've done
Uh huh.
is I would sell makeup.
Is that the full statement?
What, you think I'm gonna help you?
I'm just trying to make sure. I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, there's
All
no
right. So my
goblins. There's no like I wasn't
no
selling
go.
makeup to goblins or anything like that. No, I was selling
First of
makeup.
all, goblins don't need makeup. Face card never declined. Okay. So
Uh,
first question. First question is
yeah.
um how old were you roughly?
Oh God, early 20s.
Early
Early,
20s.
yeah, early 20s. Maybe like 19, 20, 21, something like that, around that area.
Second question is where and how were you selling this makeup?
Well, that sounds like two questions, that one. I was
Where and
doing,
how is part of the same one. So, like, were you in a shop in West London or were
all
you
right.
out in the street? Like, that's
So,
my thing.
all right. So, where and how? I'll tell you where and how. It was in London. I would go on the streets basically. So like I guess they call it door to door, but I would. It was part of a pyramid scheme basically. So I meant to sell makeup, and then once it was like recruit people to sell it, then I could have my team. So basically a pyramid scheme. So I would go, go to every shop possible. Do you want to buy this? And then I found most of my success when I used to go to Marble Arch, and I'll go outside Primark and I'll just be selling it to any Arabic lady that I could find because they used to be the ones that will buy it off me more than anyone, to be honest. Um, yeah, real cheap makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever successfully recruit a team to work under you?
Oh no, of course not. It's a pyramid scheme. Of course I didn't. Well, I'm gonna recruit like 5 people. By the time you get by the time you get two, one of them's already left or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, nah, man. I ended up using. I used to go into work and then I would leave, put the makeup on myself, and pretend I was someone else that I had just recruited. So then I. No, I'm joking. No, I didn't successfully recruit a team. No.
Just for that, I'm going to do it just for the novelty of it, but say silly sausages.
Okay. Silly sausages.
This is 100% true.
Yeah, I feel like I elaborated too much on that. It was true. Um, I was selling like this cheap makeup. But boy, I could sell a bronzer. I could sell a bronzer, girl. I tell you that. But you know what? You know what the thing is, yeah. They'll give you like 20 to put in a suitcase, so you take it out with you. You bloody, if you lose like one or something like that, yeah, like that's your whole day's wages gone. It's like, or do you know what I mean, or anything. So it was terrible. But it was looking back, it was fun. It was really fun. It was like one of the first jobs I had, and it was good. I got to build up my confidence through doing that kind of thing. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Unfortunately,
It's true. I knew it would be. So I think I'm trying to work out here where I've gone wrong with the points in my head because that's my fourth point. Because I won the rapid fire and then I've got 3 out of 4 of yours right,
which makes 4 points.
which makes 4. How many have
Yeah.
you got? Because you
I'm on
got,
four. No, no. I need this one to
so
equalize.
you're
So
on 3. Yeah. So
I'm
it's
on
4
three.
3 right now. Okay.
So I've got three
Just
of
confused
your three
myself
out of
there.
three. I'm 3 out of 3, I think, for you. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got all of my answers.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got
Yeah.
them all right.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
All right, here's on. I once convinced a security guard to let me into parliamentary offices to pee at 3 a.m.
Oh my god, that can't be true, but I feel like it is already. Right. Okay. What are you doing out at 3 a.m., Missy? What are you doing out at those times? Huh?
I was
Streets
out
are
drinking.
dangerous. You was out drinking.
I was out drinking.
Do you remember where? In a park? In Goblin Park?
No, because the Goblin Park is in Manchester. I was in London,
Oh
right?
yeah, of course. Okay, yeah, okay.
Um, yeah, I was out drinking, out and about, uh, bar, then just on the streets like a hoodlum.
So you needed to pee, and you said, "Excuse me, sir, can you let me into Parliament to go for a little wee wee?" Is that what you said?
Is that your third question?
Third, I've only had one question. You need
Two.
to. Well, what was my second question?
You just asked me where was I drinking? Where was I before? Because you asked me what was I doing? I said drinking, and you said where was I drinking? That's two questions.
Oh my god! This is desperate from you for points, you know.
Fine,
But where
fine,
and when is? But
fine.
where
Have
and
an
when is one?
extra question. I gave you extra time on the rapid fire.
Nah,
You
you
still
know
lost.
what? I don't
You
want
can
your
have an
question.
extra question. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
this
ahead.
is the type of behaviour I expect for someone begging to pee in Parliament at 3 a.m.
Oh,
Absolutely disgusting behaviour. Why is all your stories to do with you going for a wee as well? By the way.
none of my
Oh,
stories have been to do about a wee.
what about Barack Obama when
Oh
he's about to
yeah,
give us?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's true.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay. Let me think about this now. Hmm. My last question is gonna be, what from where he's let you in, like like tell me the pathway of like how you've got to the toilet.
From the point where
Direct,
he's let me in.
yeah, direct me to where their toilet is.
Okay, so from the stairs,
But
from
what? So
there's
you
some
walk in and
stairs.
there's stairs straight away, yeah?
No, no, no. So there's stairs and then there's the door, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
from the
Yeah.
top of the stairs at the door,
Yeah.
he let us in
Yeah.
and then walked across a really big lobby,
Right.
like really big, and then up and then to the left, and then walk a bit more, and then there was the bathrooms.
Yeah, I've been in there before, and that checks out. Hmm. Okay, Linda.
Yes,
Say I need to go for a wee wee.
I need to go for a wee wee.
Yeah, I'd let that in. I'll let you in. I reckon it's true.
You're absolutely right. It's true. Yeah, so I was out. This was back when college days. This is a long time ago. And we'd been out to a bar on like a student night thing in central London. And then once the place had closed, because they closed at like 1 or something, we decided we're just gonna go to an off license and just drink as we were making our way to like find a night bus and then go back to where we lived. And we were somewhere near Marble Arch, and I saw like these big offices, and I was so desperate for a wee, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna pee in the street. I'm not that drunk. Like I'm not gonna do that. So I saw this building. I saw there was like a light in the distance, and I was like, fuck it. Let me just see if I can get us in. I go to the door and I see a black security guard, and I was like, "It's all right, we're going in." So I knock, and then he like looks over.
Did
He's
you
like, "What the hell?"
wait? Did you call him uncle?
I absolutely did call him uncle. You know I did. So he came. He came to the door, and I was like, "Oh, please, I'm so desperate for the bathroom. Please, uncle, please let us in." And he's Nigerian, so I was like, "God, this is too easy." And so he let us in, and I didn't know at this point. I didn't know what was inside the building. I just saw that there was a distant light and knocked on the door. And then as we were walking across I didn't even think as we were walking across the lobby, I was like, God, this is a really big place. Went to the bathrooms. The bathrooms were so nice. And it was
Oh
me and a
yeah,
couple of my friends.
I've been paying
And
for
then,
them.
yeah, yeah. And walked out, and then because we were like, why are these bathrooms so like they were so nice? We're like, why the hell are these so nice? And as we're walking back out, we realized that there's like fucking marble flooring everywhere, and there's
Oh,
huge lobby. And I looked up and I saw some names on the board behind the like reception security desk area. And it was something MP, and I was like, oh, we should not be in here. So we like and straight left. But yeah, that happened. It was like 3 a.m. at some point, many years ago now.
so big up that man. Big up the Nigerian.
He saved me because honestly, I was dying. I was like, "This, I don't know what I'm gonna do," because we were so far from home. So
We've
yeah.
all been there.
All
All
right,
right,
go on.
all
Your
right.
last one. I gotta get this right because we're now what 4-4. Damn
Right,
it!
what does that? If you get this wrong, yeah, I'm guaranteed at least a draw. So just
At
know
least
that.
exactly. Yes.
So only
Yeah.
I can win if you get this wrong. I hope you
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
And if you get this right, I have to get it right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. So I did a stand-up comedy set, and I was booed off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my first question is, when was this?
This was literally before COVID. So what was that? Is that like maybe 4 years ago?
5 years ish.
But yeah, about 5 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What were the circumstances around you doing a stand-up comedy set?
Well, basically, I thought. Well, I wanted to basically like express my performance, like go down a different avenue. And I was thinking I'm either gonna do like poetry or stand up comedy. Now it wasn't like written comedy, like where I writ jokes and that. I thought what I was gonna do is go up and do like crowd work. Because obviously I can freestyle like rapping, so I thought, okay, I can probably go up and do like just on the spot, spontaneous, like kind of just being silly. Because once I had a drink, I can kind of do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did it, and it wasn't good. Uh, to say I got booed off is harsh. I guess I probably didn't get booed off, but
But you
it
didn't get the reception that you were
I
wanting.
I didn't do it again. I didn't do it. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It wasn't good.
All right. Okay. Well, then you kind of answered another question I had there because I was going to ask what type of set did you do, but you said you were thinking of basically going up and doing crowd work.
Yeah,
So I'm going to ask, where was this? Do you remember where this was?
yeah. It was a Camden. It's called the 99 Club. So
Okay.
yeah, they allow to like you can sign up like a week or two in advance, and you can do a set. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, finally, say, I'm going to change it. Say porcupines.
Oh no. Okay. That rhymes with lies. Okay. Porky pies.
I think this is 100% true.
Is that your final answer, Linda?
My final answer.
Well, you don't think I'm funny? Is that what you're saying? You reckon
No,
if I?
I think you're funny, but I think you think that it's easy enough to go and do crowd work with zero comedy experience based off of rapping and freestyling.
Absolutely had you on a string, Linda, and this is all for me to win. This is all for
You
me to
lied?
win. You think I would have the balls to go up on stage with nothing absolutely written, yeah, and
Yes.
just start crowd working?
Yes.
No, no. Not true. Unfortunately, I did have a little.
Oh,
I was
you
like, you know
had
what? I
me
was like,
there.
yeah, do you know what? I had. I'll tell you a little. This might help you as a little, like, just kind of, because in case you see, I wrote down 99 Club. Yeah, I wrote down 99 Club comedy because
Mm.
I thought of it today, and I was like, all right, I need to find a club, obviously. So I saw the first thing on Google was 99 Club, but I wrote it down here because obviously I'm not going to remember that. So I was like, okay, I'll write it down here so I'll remember 99 Club when she asks me. So no, unfortunately, it's not. I'd be honest, it is something I've thought about doing, but I've always thought, you know what, I'm not.
Do you
I
know
don't
what?
know.
Now that you say that, I'm actually really upset with myself because, of course, you wouldn't go there unprepared.
No, I'd
You're
have
a
to. I'll have.
planner. You're a planner like me.
Yeah, I'd have some written ones, and then I think this is what I like to
You
think
would,
I
you
could
would,
do a bit
you
of
would,
crowd
you
work,
yeah,
but
you would. That's the thing. You would sprinkle it in, but you wouldn't go there with nothing.
no, not
Oh, that
absolutely
was
not.
that was very stupid of me. I'm actually very upset with myself, but fine, whatever.
All right, do you know what? I'm a happy man because you know what? I can at least the worst that's gonna get is that we'll be equal. But you
Yeah,
know
we'll
what?
either draw or you might win, which I'm not
I
happy
am
about.
gonna win this. I am absolutely gonna win this. I'm 4 for 4 right now, and nothing. Don't stop me
I'm
now.
furious that I got that
Don't
wrong.
stop me. All right, okay.
Chill
Yeah,
out,
that was a
Freddie
good one.
Mercury.
I thought
Right.
that was obvious. I thought you was gonna say no way in a
No,
million
do you
years.
know what? Do you know what it is? Because I absolutely was like, you would try and do some crowd work, but the piece that wasn't clicking in my head is that you also are a planner. Like this is the whole reason why you and Koj didn't work out on the timeline. You were really upset. I remember you saying in the spaces, in multiple spaces, that you were really upset because you like to have things ready earlier, and that's
Yeah,
why it didn't work. And I don't know why that I'm annoyed with myself. All right, whatever, fine. I got to let it go because I need to do my last one, and I need
okay.
to not give away whether it's
You
true
know,
or false.
you know what? Compose. Take a second. Compose yourself, Linda, because you need this. I've been reading you like a book, girl. Come on. If this
I
is
need to
about you
actually
going for
learn.
a pee somewhere.
No, I did. I no P in this one.
All right. Okay.
All right, okay.
Okay. She's crumbling already. Look, I can see it. You're crumbling.
I once ate snake.
That's why I wanted to be a snake. That's exactly why. Okay, you want. Oh my god. Okay. First question: is that a euphemism?
No,
Okay, you once ate a snake. Okay. Where did you eat a snake?
in Safari Park in Kenya. You're on your last question now.
Jeez, this is okay. You said on on a safari
In Safari Park in Kenya.
in Safari Park. So not you wasn't on a safari. You were just in Safari Park. Safari Park.
Well, you do a safari in Safari Park. So Safari Park is like a large bit of land, and you
All
go
right.
on
Okay.
safari, but there's also like a restaurant and stuff like that.
Right, and you tried snake. How did it taste?
Rubbery.
Oh, I knew he was gonna say rubbery.
Why'd you waste the question then?
Just wanted you to say that. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I need to pull this out of the bag. Come on, Quill. You want to say snake? I'm gonna say, although I've been thrown off by the way you looked up to the corner when you said that. You looked up at the corner when you said rubbery. You've been looking up when you've been lying, so I should say lie, but okay. Say silly snake. No. Say silly sausages.
Silly sausages.
I've won this game right now, Linda. You know that.
Okay, what's your answer?
You are a snake eater. Well, guess
Is
what?
that your final answer?
Yes. No.
I'm so sorry to say that you've won the game. Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, please, if you're listening to this, you have to watch the YouTube. He just did a run around his room. That was amazing. I've never seen anyone so
Yeah.
happy to win a game.
Come back, King. We are the champions, my
You smashed
friend.
it. You smashed it. Very well done.
We keep on fighting to the end. 1-0 down. Whew. Was I win 5-4?
You did. You won 5-4, and I was including my win from the rapid fire. So I'm actually really bad at being able to tell whether you're lying or telling the truth.
Linda, I enjoyed that. Thank you very much. It's been emotional. I've ripped off my moustache halfway through. I'm over it.
How was your upper lip doing since
Yeah,
you
it did.
lost
It
them?
did hurt a bit, but I'm all right. I'm good. It was worth it. It was worth it.
It was worth it. All right. Well, listen, very well done again because you won, and that was the silly sausages game. Maybe I'll have you back for another episode in the future. We'll try this again, so I can redeem myself. But for now, we're going to go into the final segment of the show. And
Ooh,
the
okay.
final segment is called Mahakama. Now, Mahakama is Swahili for court, or specifically High Court.
Oh
And this is
no.
the segment of the show where we get to judge things. Okay. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to be less judgmental in my life. And so I've saved it and condensed my judgmentalness into this segment. So we're going to do this together.
Ooh. Okay, I
We're
like
going to do this
this. Okay.
together. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I've been looking on Twitter occasionally, and there's obviously because we have an upcoming fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Right.
Um, so Netflix and Most Valuable Promotions have obviously partnered to host this event that's going to be headlined by Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. It's now going to be in 2 weeks, I think, or is it next week?
I
It's going to be
believe
next week.
2 weeks. I think 2 weeks.
So yeah,
Yeah, next week.
so now it was initially meant to be in July, and it was postponed because of an ulcer that Tyson had. There was an extremely terrifying quote actually that I saw in a tweet recently. I just want to pull it up. It was terrifying to me, but I want to know what you think of what he said.
Right. Right.
Let's have a look. Okay, so
Whose quote is this?
so this is Mike Tyson. So there was a picture posted of him training. I think it was posted today or yesterday.
Right.
There was a picture of him. Oh no, it was posted a couple of days ago. Sorry, and it says uh, he's quoted talking about his second personality, Iron Mike, returning. So he said,
Mm-hmm.
"I'm always careful when that guy comes out. Every time I drink or get ready to fight, and Iron Mike returns, I break out in handcuffs. Unfortunately, I have to fight and be that guy. I wish I could stop that guy. That guy haunts me. I wish I could stop that guy. I wish that guy died, but he's here again." If that's not the scariest thing you've heard, I would not want to be fighting somebody that said that shit, right?
Right. 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 Scary man.
So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to cast some judgments here. So first things first, we're going to do mercy or no mercy. So mercy is whether you think, it's not too bad. No mercy basically means like, no, this is crazy. So
Right.
mercy or no mercy for most valuable promotions and whoever else arranged it for arranging a fight between a 58-year-old Tyson and 27-year-old Jake Paul.
I mean, it's not black and white, but if I have to give just that straight answer, it'll be no. It'll be no mercy. Like Mike Tyson is arguably the greatest, if not one of the greatest boxers. Right. Scary man, even to this day. What is he like? He's an old man. He's what? Was he six? Did you say 60?
58. He's basically 60. He's 58.
Right. I mean, I know he's Mike Tyson, but like, he'll beat me up. You know what I mean? Like, but so I get it. Like, and to be honest with you, I actually don't know how the fight is gonna play out. But if I am to guess, Jake Paul should win. Like, and I don't think it's too unrealistic to say that Jake Paul being prime age, which is what mid 20s, prime age, been training for many years now, getting quite decent, has a hard punch. Whether he might never be as technical as Tyson ever was or whatever, but one of those punches, I don't think it's unrealistic to say that he kills the man in the ring. Like that's not. I don't think that's too unrealistic to say that he punches him clean on the head, and Mike Tyson being a fucking granddad does some real damage, so I don't really know how it's been sanctioned. So for me, no mercy. But I'll be tuning in to watch it. Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm going to watch it, but I 100% agree with your answer and your reasoning because, like, to me, yes, former undisputed fucking heavyweight world champion Tyson is an icon, obviously, but he's 58 years old. And I think MVP doing sanctioning a fight between a 58-year-old, even if he is Tyson, with a 27-year-old man in his prime is kind of insane to me. So while I will still be watching it, like you said, I'm going to go No Mercy as well. All right. So the next one is Mercy or No Mercy for MVP and whoever else, for arranging a fight between a former undisputed heavyweight world champion, Tyson, and somebody who's had 11 fights, Jake Paul.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing, really. Like, it's like okay, he's only had 11 fights, right? But he's been training like seriously. Like he's prime. He's prime. Like you've seen him knock out people. He fought Tommy Fury, who's like been in a boxing family. Tyson Fury's brother, like been in boxing family for his whole life, and they had like a pretty decent fight, right? Like I mean, Mike Tyson could win that, but if Tyson won that, it would be like, okay, yeah, cool, he's amazing, but that's like, do you know how incredible that would be? Like, it would be so incredible as a man. Like, he was in a wheelchair a couple months ago. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this guy,
That's
it
why I
must
said ulcer in quotes because I
right,
don't know what
right.
ulcer puts you in a wheelchair, but cool.
Nah,
Cool,
this
cool,
guy's
cool.
man. You've seen this guy. Like, he's an old man. Like, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if first round he comes out and he gives it everything and he does J Paul. But logically, you would think a young fit man. You know, I mean, he's been training. He's dedicated his whole life to train the last like 3 or 4 years, and he was pretty decent. So yeah, it's no mercy for me, man. I hope Tyson wins, but I like I said, I don't think it's too far fetched for something really horrible to happen. And God
Yeah.
forbid it does, but it's a big possibility that that could happen. He clips him. Doesn't matter how great he was. You know, it's not like he's the fittest old man either. I know he's probably been training and whatnot, but like it's not like he's someone who's been keeping in shape and that. Do you know what I mean? He's
Well, I'd probably say his fitness is probably higher than the average 58-year-olds, though.
higher than the average 58-year-old, right?
But then he
But
has got issues, clearly. He's also got health issues, right? So that plays into fitness as well, because that might impair you when it comes to the actual night. But that's more so like I feel like his age. I feel like just if you look at it as like a former world champion versus someone who's had 11 fights, it does feel unfair, except for the fact that the other variables make it a bit more fair, if that makes sense. So, like, you wouldn't, if both of them are like 30-year-olds and
right.
one was a fucking former world champion, undisputed heavyweight champion, and the other one had had 11 fights, you'd look at that and be like, this doesn't make sense. But rookies get a chance all the time, right? To try and, depending on what type of fights they've had before, I don't know a whole lot about boxing, but rookies do get an opportunity to face legends or people that have done more than them based on people that they fight. It's how they get their name up, right? So I
Well,
think,
a lot of boxers will have like they'll have padded stats. So like someone like Jay Paul, he's had 12 fights, right? But he's kind of fighting celebrities or whatnot. But like a lot
right,
of boxers would fight a load of amateur boxers, so they would have like 60 amateur fights or whatever it is, right? Before they even get to that. But also, like I said, a lot of these boxers, they're not famous and rich like Jake Paul is. He's getting into it being rich. So he's able to train seriously. He has all the facilities. He has all the coaches. So say he's been going at it 4 or 5 years now, but he's been doing it to the fullest. So I don't know, man. It's like, Usain Bolt is got the world record, but if I'm 25 years old, I reckon I can do him at 60-year-old Usain Bolt in 100 meters. Do you know what I mean? So maybe not, but I'll fancy myself to be a 60-year-old Usain Bolt, to be honest. So
well, that's the thing. So I went no mercy for arranging the fight between a 58-year-old and a 27-year-old. But I think mercy for arranging a fight between, if you just look at a former world champion and somebody who is a celebrity that has had the training, like you said, and has had
right.
not just the regular 11 fights, but they've had celebrity fights. And this is still a celebrity fight. So
I
we
mean,
don't know what's been agreed,
I mean,
beforehand.
I get that in a sense. Like, I mean, I did say it on the first question that I actually don't really know how the fight's gonna play out. So maybe
Yeah.
you're kind of right in that sense, right? It's like I don't know how it's gonna play out. I do, yeah. So maybe you're right. Yeah, it's not like
All right. Well, the
it's
last
not
one then.
obvious either way.
Sorry.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what discussions have been had. We don't know, what comes with the bag that they're getting for this. We don't
Right.
know.
Well, but like it could go either way, right? It could like Tyson could come out and absolutely maul him first round or two, and then it's like, oh my god, like that. Well, that's what you get for being the best, and then he's no
Oof,
one. Or
that's
Jake
the
Paul
one I'm
could just
hoping for. I
right,
can't
exactly.
lie.
We're all hoping for that, right?
Yeah,
Or
that's why we're tuning in.
or Jake Paul could come out, smash him up, and be like, well, yeah, you just fought an old man, like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'll be tuned in.
Same. All right. Well, speaking of being tuned in, the final one then is Mercy or No Mercy for Netflix for streaming this debacle.
Uh, you know, it's just all like hindsight, though, isn't it? Just like if it's a great fight, then mercy, innit? They put on, everyone at home gets to watch it and stuff. But then if Mike Tyson dies in front of our eyes, then no mercy, innit? So I'm gonna say mercy. I'm gonna say. You know, both. At the end of the day, my man is a grown man. He signed on the dotted line. If he didn't feel like he didn't want to, he's rich enough that I don't think he had to do it for the money. Although money, money talks to everyone.
And money's got
Um,
to be big.
money has to be big. So you know what? Yeah, I'll say mercy. Putting it on Netflix, get to watch it. I'm gonna gives us something to talk about. So I'll say mercy until until something bad happens.
Until something bad happens. Yeah, that's the thing. I think it could only be mercy in this capitalistic world that we live in, right? So the type of world that we live in, you're like, well, of course they're going to stream it. It makes sense, for them to get eyes on the platform. It makes sense, for the money that's going around. It makes sense because we all do want to tune in, and it's very accessible having it on Netflix rather than some kind of, video on demand situation. But in my soul, I feel like this is wrong. It's really wrong. And like the people that have set it up and the people that are streaming it to the world, I think them man, I've got to hold L's. Like, because if something bad happens, we're going to be looking at this like, why did you not let this run? Like, if the the worst happens next Friday or whenever it is, like, I think we're not going to be looking kindly in hindsight at MVP and at Netflix for enabling this to happen. So I think for that reason I'm going to have to say no mercy, because just because it happens to work out doesn't mean it's a good thing, in my opinion. But again, I'm saying that, and I will be watching. I have Netflix. I will be watching it. So
If it's gonna
we'll see
happen,
what
we gotta
happens.
watch it, ain't we? We're not gonna
Gotta
not
watch
watch
it,
it.
man. We've got to watch the world burn. We're on social media, even though it's a terrible place for us to be. We're there though, so
Exactly. And yeah, on
all
the
right.
flip side, if Tyson pulls it off, that will be like the biggest achievement. Like, would that not just make you think like it'll be kind of like beautiful in a sense to say what you say is like he's like 58 or whatever, like nearly 60. It just makes you think like there's so like you can just achieve anything at any age. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I know he is Mike Tyson, but still to be able to do that at that age, if he knocks out like his kid at that age, it's quite inspiring, man. It's even inspiring that he's doing it, to be honest.
It's true.
And
It's a testament to like hard work, dedication, like giving it your all. It's a testament to whatever age you decide to do that. It's something good is possible at the end of it,
man,
which is always a good message, right?
yeah, I know you're trying to get trying to wrap up, but yeah, it's like it is beautiful, and even like what you said, the quote that you said that was quite a scary quote, right? It's like it's beautiful. I don't know if how many of if you watch his interviews on that, but like he's gone from being that egotistical guy, having the tigers on the leash, fucking every girl, whatever, thinking he's the shit, being on top of the world and that, to then being on the total flip side, really having like kind of no ego. He's such an intelligent guy, and it's quite inspiring to see somebody who had everything and had the biggest ego and try to almost like understand it and stuff. So yeah, man, you gotta love Mike, and hopefully it goes well for him, and he
Oof.
does
Yeah.
well.
Hopefully it goes
Thank you
well.
for having me, though.
I'm so happy that we did this. I had such a good time. Just before we
Me
go
too.
though, is there anything
Yeah.
that you want to promote or let the people know about?
Anything I want to promote? No.
All right.
Next time you see me will be next year. I've been a bit. I've been away. Uh, I've been away from battling in this country for just over a year, but next year you'll see me perform quite a bit, hopefully. So, other than that, no, not really, man. I'm in the shadows at the moment, but I'm gonna come back with a bang. Believe that.
You're in the shadows, prepping, preparing, getting your mind right.
Believe that when I come back, it's gonna be very entertaining. You're gonna see the best promo that you've ever seen in UK battle rap, and I'm gonna make. Listen, man, when I was performing last year, I made it very exciting, and we made a lot of storylines, and then I try to let the kids have a little fun this year, and they were boring, man. They were boring, man. Your Geminis, your Bizos, they had the biggest storyline possible to have. Boring, all of them. They're all boring. All my kids, man. They're all my kids. All of them. Gemini, Koj, they're all my sons. So when I come back next year, trust me, it's gonna be exciting. And I'll even battle that little goblin that's walking around that park in Manchester, that little bald-headed goblin. Oh, my graveyard, that little goblin horror. I'll battle him as well when he's ready. But yeah, next year is going to be very exciting. When I come back, you better watch out. Quill, UK's finest, you done know. Thank you for having me, Linda. Big love. And yeah, this better be the most viewed one on your channel. I'm not here to just mess about. I better be the most views. I'll
Listen,
tell you that.
please speak that into existence, because
Yeah.
I've put it visual only, and right now the visuals aren't visual in, but it's okay. It's all right.
Okay. All right.
Eventually,
Okay.
people will find out about it, and they'll go, let's check it out and let's see what Quill had to say and watch them
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
silly sausages. No, I really do
Hopefully.
appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on the
Thank you,
show.
Linda.
As a listener, if you're or a watcher, if you like this episode and you want to support in some way, then please do share it with a friend. If you're listening, please do rate at 5 stars on Spotify and on iTunes. And if you're watching, please do subscribe. Please do share the video with a friend. Write something in the comments, if you will, and like the video. That would help me out a lot. You can check out at Podomacy on the socials if you want to find out more about upcoming episodes and stuff. And that's about it. I will see you next week.